Howdy! My name's Anna. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I wanted to talk about, I'm finally trying the Sugar High palette from Menagerie Cosmetics. So if you want to see how I got this look and what I think about the palette, then just keep watching. Again, welcome. Thank you for joining me for this video. Let's just get straight into this. I'm so excited. I actually got this quite a while ago, but I was out of town at the time. And this is the Sugar High palette from Menagerie Cosmetics, which I've really grown to have a great affection for. This company just kind of knocks it out of the park every time for me. Really fun colors and packaging, and it's all animal themed. This is the actual palette itself. And this was kind of a tribute, I guess, to, I think, her pet named Ruby, who is a sugar glider. I actually had the pleasure, while I was out of town, probably the day that this arrived, ironically, of meeting a sugar glider, a real live sugar glider, and I got to hold him. His name was Toto. My family in Arizona is fostering him right now. So I got to hold him and pet him, and he was so sweet and just so loving and darling. Just so sweet. Anyways, so yeah, it's kind of fun to have this, and it's so cute. And then on the inside we have a very colorful palette with a little insert. So there it is. So I did notice that this palette is a little bit different than the shape of the other palettes that I have from Menagerie. The first thing is the size is a little bit, here we'll put the larger one behind. The older ones are a little bit longer, about the same height, just this one is barely longer. Let's see if I put it behind, if you can kind of see that. And then it's actually just slightly thicker, and the pans are circular instead of square this time. And as far as the amount of product, I'm not sure. Let me check on that really quick. For me, I don't really care, just because I'm never gonna go through a whole eyeshadow palette with the amount of eyeshadow that I have. So for me, that doesn't matter. But these are both, so they're both talc free, they're both cruelty free and vegan. Let's see. So the new palette is 1.5 times 12, and this one is 24. So this one is less. Let's see. 1.5 times 12 is 18. So 18 grams in the new palette, 24 grams in the older palettes. Real quick, I wanted to mention this does say that it contains vegan Artistry pressed pigments, which may cause staining and skin irritation on certain individuals. And that some of these colors that they use are not, like the dyes, I guess, are not officially approved by the FDA for use around the immediate eye area. So I just wanted to throw that in there for anyone who may be sensitive to those kind of things. All right, let's get started with swatching, because I haven't touched this. I don't know how I've not touched this, but ooh, it looks so pretty. All right, so going into Sugar Cube, and that looks like a duochrome. It's got pink to sort of a silvery blue. That's pretty. And then Falling with Style also looks like a duochrome. Oh, it's a purple to green. Is the purple showing it all? There we go. And those are both metallic. And then Sweet Varieties is a matte, kind of a turquoise color, actually. Maybe a little bit more blue than turquoise. Looks pretty pigmented. These feel slightly dry. And then here's Yogurt Drop. Very pigmented. Ooh, that pink, that sugar cube shade is looking real pretty. I think I definitely want to use that today. All right, next up is Slice, which is a matte orange. And Pouch Protective is kind of a, wow, coppery gold, orangey. I'm not sure how to describe that exactly. That's unique. And then Nom Nom is a metallic kind of lime green. And then Joey looks like a sort of mustardy matte. Oh, these colors are very fun, and they do make me think of fruit. Ooh. Ooh. So this green shade looks a bit like it has some blue in it. Yeah, or like a darker green. So I think that is a duochrome. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I did not look on the website or anything. I'm not very good at research and such. I like to just experience things as I go, which is just kind of how I live my life. So the next one is called Snuggle Bug. And that looks like kind of a reddish pink. Oh, it's kind of more magenta even on my finger. And then Ruby, which of course is based on the namesake of the palette, the Sugar Glider. And that is a metallic kind of ruby color. And then Sugary Sweet is a metallic, ooh, like magenta with that blue, light bluish lavender flip. That's fun. And Furry Friend is sort of a reddish mauve brown. All right. That's very beautiful. Oh, my rainbow heart, my rainbow loving heart is quite happy right now. Oh, it's hard to decide even what to do. Okay, well, I think a rainbow is necessary. So my eyes are primed. We'll zoom in a little bit and just do an eye look and see what happens. Okay, hopefully I am able to keep this wig out of my immediate eye area. My eyes are primed with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer and then powder over that. So I am ready to go with these shadows. And I really want to start out with my inner corner with this shade just because I love it so much and I think it's absolutely beautiful. So we're just gonna do that. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is go in with Furry Friend in the outer corner. All right, and then I want to take Snuggle Bug on a bit fluffier brush, and I'm going to try to use sort of a light hand with that and sort of blend around the edges here and out to the corner of my eyebrow a bit. Okay, and with a new fluffy brush, going into Yogurt Drop and putting that along the outer edge of what we just did here. And then I also want to bring that all the way across here into the inner corner. Wow, that's really pigmented. I almost feel like this whole palette looks a bit deeper on my eye than in the pan, but maybe I'm wrong. I can't quite tell. In fact, I'm going to take a shader brush and put that shade Yogurt Drop all over my lid. That brush is terrible. I'm gonna use a different one. All right, going back into Sugar Cube. Oh, that shade just has my heart. I love that. I'm going to apply that under my brow bone and blend it into that lavender. All right, and then Sugary Sweet right here is going all over my lid with my pinky. This reminds me of one of my favorite nail polishes from a long time ago, probably the 90s actually. We're having a magenta moment. Ooh, wow. That is some intense fun. I like that. I don't think I've ever had an eyeshadow shade like this. I think this is highly unique. I'm really into it. I mean, I could be wrong, but wow, that's very exciting. All right, I'm going to take a Sugar Cube again and just go a little bit over that, just in the like inner fifth of my eye, kind of blending that in. Wow, that is so cool. All right, now for the lower lash line, I think I just want to use all of these matte shades and see what we can see. So I'm going to take Yogurt Drop here next to that pink on the inner corner here. And then next into Sweet Varieties. And I'm gonna bring that a little further over because I'm gonna see if I can make this mustard. Or do I go shiny on the outside? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do it. Let's see what happens. All right, so next is going to be Nom Nom. This palette's really fun. Wow. Next into Pouch Protective. And finally into Ruby. And I am wiping this brush off in between on like a switch so it doesn't get too muddied together. So there's the lower lash line. That is awfully cool. I like it. All right, and last but not least, I am going to take a Sugar Cube again, and I'm just going to place that over the Sugary Sweet shade on the center of my lid, just to give that center a little bit of brightness. Okay, I kind of love that. So I'm gonna finish up my makeup and zoom back out and then talk a little bit more about the palette. All right, makeup done. I really like this palette. I wish that I had, somehow I don't have a lip gloss that has like a blue tint to it, which I think would go really well with this. But yeah, somehow in my vast collection of lip products, I do not have anything with a blue tint. But this eyeshadow palette is so much fun. It's so much fun. I love it. I love it so much. I love this color story. I'm actually very enamored with it. Somehow this is unique to my collection. And I say that with a little bit of surprise just because I feel like I own everything. But this color story, this gets my heart pumping. Oh my goodness. and it performed beautifully. I think it actually might be the best palette I've tried formula-wise. I don't know if it's different. I think it's just in the different size and shape pans, but well done. This is outstanding. This is outstanding. I love it. I love it. It was so easy to curate a look with this color story, and I think it's laid out so well. And you even, I mean, you could almost get kind of a neutral look, or I shouldn't say neutral, more natural, non-rainbow look with these two shades right here, just because they're warm. It would be on the warm side. It would be like a warm, natural look, not a neutral look. But yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love this. I absolutely love this. I think this is definitely my favorite Menagerie palette that I've tried. I really, really, really enjoy it. And I just wanted to show you, when I first ordered it, I was thinking, because I picked up the Serenity palette at their last restock, which was the collaboration with Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner, who I really like her channel. Check it out if you haven't. Anyways, the Serenity palette, this is the front, and this is the inside, and I was thinking, are these going to be similar? Because it looked kind of like a rainbow palette, but I was pleasantly surprised. I don't think they are very similar at all. So this one has those greens, like a lot of greens, and then like the yellow and orange. It's just a little bit more sort of bold, I think, is maybe, or dramatic or something. And this one is a little bit more whimsical, I'd say. I mean, there are some somewhat similar shades, but you can see, I'm not gonna be able to point as I do this, so I'm gonna try to describe. But the shimmery greens in both palettes, this one is like a brighter shade, and this is like a kind of grungier shade. That's what it is. I think this one's a little grungier and this one's a little bit like brighter later. But like this one, I mean, I guess I could just compare them, but I don't know. I don't think they're going to be very similar. So one might argue that this shade could be similar to that one that I have that all over my lid. This, okay, here we go. So this and this could be considered similar. And then like maybe this one and this one. And I'm telling you before I even do this, they're absolutely not. But I'm just comparing them for funsies. And then the two green shimmers. Oops, I already got that one. But those are sort of the ones that stand out to me as potentially similar, and they're just not at all. So let's see. So this one would be compared here, and you can see the one is much more shifty and more magenta, whereas that's more purple. And then with the sort of shimmery oranges, it's almost like the shades from Annette's palette are more of a metallic, whereas, I mean, at least the ones I'm comparing are, the ones from the Sugar High are a little shiftier or something. Although this one, I guess it's not as shifty, but it is like a darker, and that's a brighter. I just don't think they're similar at all. I don't think that you could call them dupes at all. And then this green is definitely lighter in the Sugar High palette than in the Serenity palette. Anyways, I just thought I would show you that they're not the same. I've looked at it, and when I first got them, I thought, oh, I hope there's not, you know, duplicate colors or just a really similar color story, and it's not. It's not. I think they're very different palettes, and I'm very pleased to see that. So, yeah, I'm pretty in love with this. I think it's very cute. I think that the colors show up a little bit bolder on the eye than they do in the pan. Just an observation. But yeah, this just has captured my heart. It just has. It's so whimsical. It's so cute. I love the whole thing. This is great. I do feel like this is very sort of summery and fruity. Even though it's got a lot of color, it's so bold. It's got so much color. Anyways, very cute. Very cute. Well done. I love it. I actually, at first I was a little bit upset, or not upset, but just a little disappointed, I guess, or something, that the palette was a different size than the other ones. But actually, you know, that it was like a different situation happening. Whoops. But actually, I like this one better. I don't know. It just kind of feels better. It's easier to work with. Smaller, but not. I mean, I guess it is a smaller pan size. Whatever. That doesn't matter to me. Anyways, I would recommend this one. If you like the color story, this is great. This is really great. This is a really fun, colorful palette, and I'm excited to try out some of the other shades in here. Like this orange shade. I'll have to work with that. Did I use every other shade in here? Oh, no, Falling with Style. I did not use this guy. Anyway, that is my video for today. Thanks for coming along on this journey with the Sugar High palette from Menagerie. Again, Menagerie knocked it out of the park. If you did love this video, I'd love it if you'd give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, love it if you'd hit that subscribe button before you go. And hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks again. Bye.